President Trump vetoing the $740 billion defense spending bill yesterday and has indicated he might veto this $900 billion COVID relief bill. House Speaker Pelosi planning to convene Congress this morning in a push for a $2,000 stimulus payment to individuals. And want to get straight over to Eamon Javers in Washington with the latest on all of it. Eamon.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew. It's not a very Merry Christmas here in Washington as President Trump, who arrived in Mar-a-Lago yesterday for his Christmas vacation, has now blown up two negotiations which officials in Washington thought were all set and done. Now we're back to square one on both of those, as you point out. Politico's playbook out this morning calls it uncertainty and chaos here in Washington, D.C., and I think that about captures it. Take a look at the letter that Congressman McCarthy, the Republican leader in the House, sent to his caucus members this morning. What McCarthy is saying is that they're going to call the Democrats' bluff this morning, and the Democrats are trying to call Donald Trump's bluff. He says Republicans will offer a unanimous consent request to revisit the state and foreign operations title of the omnibus so we can fully address the concerns at hand. What does that mean in plain English? Well, it means that President Trump has signaled that he might not sign the massive government spending and coronavirus relief package. So he says he wants $2,000 checks to individuals. Only $600 checks to individuals are in that bill as of right now. Nancy Pelosi said, well, you know what? I'm going to call your bluff on that. I'm going to offer a unanimous consent request on Christmas Eve to increase those checks from $600 to $2,000. Now, Republicans have said that they oppose the thing that the president wants. So this is going to put Republicans like McCarthy in an awkward position later on this morning. They're going to have to oppose the larger checks that the president said he's blowing up this deal to protect. And in so doing, McCarthy's saying he's going to split this bill into two pieces and offer a unanimous consent request to do that. Neither one is expected to pass. That means we're really back to the starting line on COVID and government funding, which sets up huge problems over the weekend with people on unemployment, losing unemployment, potential government shutdown. Not clear where that's going to land at all at this point. The other big deal now that's been blown up by the president is the big defense spending bill. It's a $740 billion defense bill. The president vetoed it because he says he wants to change social media rules, which people who negotiated the bill complain has nothing to do with the defense spending bill and doesn't belong in their bill at all. The president also says he wants to keep Confederate names on United States military bases. The president says that's an important value. And so siding with, I guess, neo-Confederates and others who say that those names should not be changed. So now the plan is for the House to come back on December 28th to vote to override the president's veto on that. The Senate will move on December 29th. They need a two-thirds vote in both chambers. Andrew, it's likely that they can get that and vote to override because they passed this with overwhelming margin. So the president here might just be rolled on the defense bill. But on stimulus, COVID, and government spending, it's not at all clear where this negotiation is going to land. There's a sort of a smoking crater where the deal once was. And now we'll have to figure it out as we go through the coming hours and days, Andrew.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.